Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin our program, please give it up for your contestant, Gavin Jones.
I vow to be my country, all of these things above. And I am whole and perfect, the service of my love. The love that asks no question, the love that stands the test, that lays upon the altar the dearest and the best.
No, sorry, Gavin, sorry, no. I've just spoken to the producer, we don't have time for this, I'm sorry.
Oh, what? But you said I...
I know, I said that, but the producers just told me that we can't, and you're just gonna have to go, and we're gonna have to just start the show now. There's no chairs and there's no computer. Okay, right. Just stand back. Abra. Cadabra!
Wow.
Anyway, Gavin Jones, who was here last week, and you won 10,000 gems. So how was your experience in the seat?
I tell you what the experience was.
Was it great?
It was great, yes.
I thought so. Now, shall we resume?
Yes, let's resume.
Okay. You've got 10,000 gems, and you've still got 2 lifelines left. You've still got 50-50, and you can still phone your friend. Who you think you're phoning?
I told you in the last show that I would call my wife Berthog or my friend Graffin.
Okay.
Or I've added my daughter Howard to the list as well.
Okay, well, be nice to hear from any of those 3. Anyway, you ready? Of course I am. Let's do this. Bring it on. Yes, bring it on. Here is the question for 15,000 gems. Which of these wars was the longest? World War II, the 7 Years' War, the 30 Years' War, or the 100 Years' War? Great.
No, I'm a history geek. My friends always pick on me for it, so I should know this. The 30 Years' War, I think, started in 1618. And, it lasted quite a long time. I mean, it's definitely not World War II. It lasted 6 years and a day, I think.
Oh, really?
Yes. 7 years was 18th century, but it was quite short. Well, no, it was still very long, but I think it was a lot shorter than the other wars. But I think the 100 Years' War lasted the longest, so I think I should say 100 Years' War.
Final answer?
I don't know. It started in the 14th century and it ended in the 15th century. Whereas the 30 Years' War took place in the 17th century, 7 years in the 18th, and World War II in the 20th century. So, due to the fact that it lasted 2 centuries, I'll go for 100 Years' War.
Final answer?
Yes.
Right. Gavin,
Yes.
you've just won 15,000 gems.
Yes, come on.
World War II did last for 6 years and a day, starting on the 1st of September 39 and ended on the 2nd of September 45. 7 years went on, you right in the 18th century, from 1756 to 63, 30 Years' War from 1618 to 48, and the 100 Years' War lasted 116 years, from 1337 to 1453.
Wow, that's a long war.
It is a very long war. So, we've got 15,000 now. Still got 50-50, still got friend a friend. We're ready to move on.
Yes, we are.
Okay, here we go now for 25,000 gems. The toughest toilet stains are no match for which product's unique cleaning power? Sif, Flash, Sillet Bang, Mr. Muscle.
Right. First things first, I think 50-50.
Okay. Computer, please get rid of 2 supposedly random wrong answers, leaving Gavin with the right answer and the other wrong one. So it's either Flush or Sillet Bang.
The thing about Flash is it's been around for 50 years. But Flash is only what it's called over here and in the UK. And everywhere else it's called Mr. Clean or something. Would Mr. Clean do the job? Or would Sillet Bang? Because Bang and the debt is gone. So I think it would be C.
Is C your final answer?
Yes, final answer.
Have you just lost 10,000 gems?
Oh no, have I?
On the contrary, you've got an extra 10 grand, you've got 25,000.
Yes!
So that's 25k, and you can still phone one of your friends.
Right. Well, come on then, let's do this.
Okay. Nietzsche wrote that happiness comes from what? Power, love, money, or knowledge? For 50,000 gems.
Oh, it's hard.
It's for a lot of money though, so be careful. It's for 50,000 gems.
God, that is a lot of money. That is so much, 50,000 gems. That could change my life. My family's life could be dramatically changed with that. But I don't really know. I think I'll phone a friend.
Okay, who are you gonna call?
I think I'll have to call Berthok.
Okay. Do you want me to tell her how much money's involved?
I don't know. You decide if it feels right.
Okay, I'll tell her. Okay, let's get Berthog on the line then.
Hello?
Hello, Berthog.
Hey, hello. Who is this handsome sounding man I'm talking to?
This is Richard Purcell from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And, we've got Gavin sitting in the seat. He's trying for 50,000 gems.
Wow, 50,000 gems? That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money, as I've been telling him. You're his last lifeline, so, I hope you can help him.
Well, I'll try my absolute utmost.
Well, that's all we can ask of you. Okay, Berthog, I'm going to put you over to Gavin, and I'll give you 30 and no more seconds to talk to him, starting now.
Berthok, Nietzsche wrote that happiness comes from what? Is it power, love, money, or knowledge?
I'd say love, but I'm only about 20% sure.
Okay, thank you.
It's no problem.
Anyway, it's funny how she'd say she's 20% sure when there are 4 answers.
Yes, I I guess she's more confident of the other answers then.
She probably is. So what are you going to do?
It really has a higher percentage of certainty. But it doesn't sound like enough. So I think I'll walk away.
Okay. You sure? You're going to walk?
I'm going to walk, yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Gavin Jones returns to Oldport with 25,000 gems, but there is one more thing to do.
Yes, I know.
Nietsky wrote that happiness comes from what? What would you have said?
Well, I don't know, but I guess I've gone with what Berthold said, and say love.
Well, if you'd listened to your wife, you would not be leaving with 25,000 gems. You'd be leaving with 5,000 gems. It was wrong, it was power.
Oh yes, so yes, that does make sense, doesn't it?
Yes, Nietsky wrote that happiness comes from power. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Gavin Jones. Okay, thank you very much, Gavin. Anyway, we've got 7 more contestants waiting, so we'll be selecting one of you after the break. Until then.